Welcome back to the Retro Rodeo. We are back doing more Dino Crisis. Just doing the final bits of setup here. Should have the camera pop up now. Oh, there it is, but it's just a little off. Give it one of those, and that should do it. Yeah, there we go. There's a handsome fella. Now, I think I'm just gonna wait a sec. I bet you there's gonna be a couple of people who come in right off the bat here. They might want to see what happens with all the explosions and not, well, maybe not explosions, but with the alarms and the sounds. And because we ended the stream last time with going into this secret lab area, and it was time for us to wrap up. So I was like, okay, we're gonna leave, and next time on the stream we're gonna come back. So we're gonna leave, save, and then we'll do this next time. But no, I tried to leave, and that's when everything hit the fan. And yeah, so I'm just going to give it a minute here. I bet you some people are going to show up. We're steadily climbing on that average viewer count. I also took the effort last night to figure out how to do PlayStation 1 games on the PC. So they no longer have to be, oh, my nose is just nuts today. So that the PlayStation 1 games that we do no longer have to be on the PlayStation. We could use some emulation for that. And it wasn't too hard to figure out. I got the achievement set up for it and everything, so we can do that proper. I think my goal today will be to get a pre-stream set up so that I can come in, like 5 minutes before the stream and launch and get it going, and then you guys can gather up and be here for when we start playing the game in full. Kind of like what we're doing now, but it would have a proper place for it. The only question I have with that is how well it can work when I stream from the PlayStation like I am today. Not sure how well that'll go. Because I do a whole different thing to try and stream from the PlayStation like this. Will definitely work for the PC, though. I also had a thought this morning of all the things that all the all the things that I could be adding for the redemption and stuff. And I thought to myself, well, how is this going to work if it's throw items at me? Because that's a popular one, right? Moth was figuring that out yesterday for himself. And I was like, well, how's that going to work? Because whenever I watch it, I always see the stream in a few seconds delay like you guys do. So I thought to myself, well, if I'm running on the OBS, why don't I just pop out the OBS view window and play from there? And that worked. So I'll be able to play it. And you guys will be able to appropriately mess with me while I play because I'll see it the same way you do. Whereas up to this point, when I've been on the OBS, I have the emulator running. Basically, my screen is that I have the emulator running on 2/3 of the screen here for me. And then the last 1/3 over here is the chat. And then I have my tablet below me, down there on the desk. And I'm watching the stream at the same time as you guys, just in case something comes up there that I wouldn't see otherwise. But if I'm running it from the OBS, that shouldn't be a problem anymore, right? Let's, yeah, we still got lots of shotgun bullets. I think shotgun bullets are what I have loaded in the gun right now. Yeah. Hit the mixer. I keep hitting circle to back out when circle is yes to back out, but it closes all of the menus, not just go back a step. Okay, well, I've given people an adequate couple of minutes to show up. Can't hold off the stream for forever. Let's take a look at what's going on in here. And I actually have no real idea, even though I kind of did it last time. Because I basically came in, I like picked up an ammo box, I think. Oh yeah, this time anomaly energy thing happens. But I basically like looked around for ammo, didn't find any, and then left. So let's take the time to search the room proper. Easy to unleash power. Real task is keeping it under control. The initializer device keeps the energy efficiency at max. Despite that progress, they've been unable to advance the stabilizer since the accident that happened 3 years ago. 3 years ago is an important time in this game because that's when the doctor, Dr. Kirk, faked his death. The third energy theory will surely alter human history drastically. Okay, so maybe it's that. Maybe the story is that while working on this energy source, he somehow created a time machine. And that's where the dinosaurs are coming from. Maybe. Just spitballing stuff here. As long as there is an uncertain element regarding the control of the power, even if it's only 0.1% of a probability, my work will be nothing but a terrible failure. Those perfectionists, man, I tell ya. The stabilizer they used was insufficient. Area affected by the excess energy at a radius of 3,300 feet. Damn. Yeah, that would please the military people. They like big bada booms. Leave here safely as soon as you finish analyzing the data. Evacuate the bottom floor. Through bottom floor. Okay. Give this a push. Get the item behind it. Right. I remember last time I like struggled. Oh no, it was with the handgun that I struggled to appropriately combine it. Release the emergency evacuation hatch. That must be the thing to the left there. All right. Things are about to get nutso cuckoo in this joint.
He's not here.
Why? This operation is taking way too long already.
Warning. The emergency system has been activated. Emergency lockdown in progress.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Oh, Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
What's your status, Regina? I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I can do.
What's wrong with this thing?
Okay, so what do I do?
We'll find a way out somehow.
Okay, well, I'm glad that it's not like actually on a timer or anything crazy. Maybe has something to do with this. Here we go. Hmm. Okay, well, that's an easy one, thankfully. And then once you have one... Oh, I see. They are actually layered. I should have really paid attention when the first started the puzzle. Because it, like, properly rotated them out and everything. No, not quite. Also not quite. Okay, I'm going to pay attention this time. It's different, too. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Okay. Ah, that's the same problem I had last time. Am I right in that, like, if I put these in a different order, it'll... Right, but neither of them are the right one. That's the problem. There we go.
Warning. The emergency lockdown has been bypassed. You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
That's great. Our underground area is crawling with dinosaurs. You'll never be able to make it through there.
Don't sweat it. I'll take them all out one by one if I have to.
I mean, he has the machine gun, so maybe he could.
I have a better one. These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean break through there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there's one problem. The hatch is password locked through the mother system.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't.
Fine. What about you, Vegeta?
Make your choice.
He's the guy in the chair. I gotta trust him. You gotta trust your guy in the chair. There's actually a really great two-player game called Operation Tango, where you play as a pair of secret agents trying to complete your missions. And it is that two people play it at once on separate screens, and one person is the field agent and one person is your like guy in the chair. and they have to constantly like feed information to each other to make it succeed. Like the one who is the secret agent, for example, you'll be on a train and you have to find out who the person on the train is the target in disguise. So the person on the train has to like use their phone to scan their hands or something, just to scan their face, to send that information to the guy in the chair, who can then send back the information of what to look for next. It's a lot of fun. It's called Operation Tango, and I recommend it to anyone who wants a fun, like, 2-player game to play with their friend.
Got it! I just cracked into the mother system.
Good work, Ricky.
It was nothing. But that's just the beginning. The release code for the hatch automatically rewrites itself periodically. We have access, but we're down to 2 chances to clear it. So let's make sure we get it the first time around. I'm going to force the system to display the release codes. Make sure you enter them exactly as displayed. Let's do it.
Run! It's a stampede!
C.E. Brian! Oh, man, you came in. You're bringing in these raiders, which is fantastic. But you're bringing them in while I'm in the middle of this puzzle, and I've already forgotten the answer to it. Oh, man. No, Brian, you take care of yourself. Do your post-stream self-care. Thank you so much for bringing in the raiders. We're here to raid your lost arks. It's more than a Dino Crisis. It's a memory crisis now. Oh my god. I could cheat a little, and I could use the rewind to just take it back to the start of the puzzle. Oh my god. Well, thank you everyone for coming in. My name is Balto. I also go by Rodeo. That's where the name comes in. It is the Balto going one way, Rodeo going backwards, because here this is the Retro Rodeo. We often do, we do retro games here, often PS2 era RPGs. I work as a game designer and a voice actor, so often in my streams I talk about the game design elements that are going on in the game, as well as do some funny voices, because let's be honest, who doesn't love funny voices, right? Right now, though, we're taking a break from the RPG side of things, as we're doing Dino Crisis. My first time going through Dino Crisis, having a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. So what you're asking what games I've worked on, I teach game design at my university. So I haven't, the game I did work on, unfortunately never got released, and I'm still under the NDA for it to not really give a lot of information. The short version of it is that I was the lead developer in a game that was going to be made for a new Disney TV show. The thought of it was that they were VR experiences, and that you would watch the show, see something happen in this show, and go, oh, hey, that's cool. I want to do that. And then you could go on to your VR, and then you could do a VR experience that was tied to what was going on in the show. That much I'm allowed to tell you about. I'm not allowed to tell you about what the show was, who would have been involved with it, or anything like that. But that, unfortunately, didn't come to fruition, and so it never did get released. So, unfortunately, people can't see it, and I think I still have 5 years on the NDA before I'm allowed to talk to it. It was a 10-year NDA. Those Disney guys, they're super serious about that stuff. But I know that I'm allowed to say what I have said. But I mainly teach. I teach a lot of game design, and thus, if you stick around on the channel, I will teach game design to you when parts of it come up. You can check the previous VODs and things like that I have like some clips and stuff where I talk about things. And I also work as a voice actor.
Ain't big enough for the two of us.
Mainly, I do a lot of my... Oh, thanks for the follow, Wesley. That's super. I'm working towards getting my affiliate status. It's going to happen any day now, I'm sure. But I work as a voice actor as well. Mainly, I do a lot of work with Paizo, the people who publish Pathfinder. I was in the Pathfinder Kingmaker video game. I played the Stag Lord, who is the first main antagonist that the player has to overcome. I also do, more recently, a lot of the trailers for Paizo and the Pathfinder role-playing game, like the tabletop game. I do many of the trailers for it, including the recent War of Immortals trailer, as well as the God's Reign novel that's tied to it. So if you like, you can fancy yourself on over to the Paizo YouTube, and you can hear me working there. Thanks everyone for coming on the raid, though. Oh, and Brian's great for bringing him over. That guy's a lot of fun. Why do so many modern games have boss fights with additional regular enemies? Well, that's a good question. I've never worked on a game that does that sort of thing, but my educated opinion on it would be that, A, if you have different enemies going on, then it actually forces you to not focus on the main boss. You have to divert your actions, your economy, things like that. It also makes it so that you can't focus on the main guy. It also makes it so that you have more to worry about with what's going on. It's hard for me to give like a specific example because it could be different for a different genre of game. For example, if we're talking something like Diablo, right, where you have the main boss and he spawns all of his minions. The problem is in Diablo that to create the balance of it, they have enemies who are attacking you while you're trying to attack the main guy. And if these guys are poking at you, then you can't just focus your attacks there because you'll die, right? I think I would need a more specific example if I wanted to talk any differently about it. But that's a good question. Okay, I'm going to try to tackle this puzzle here. I'm going to do the rewind because y'all came in, which is great. I love having you here. And maybe just to get you guys hooked, the next person in the chat who comes up with a line for me to say, I will say that line in my goblin voice for you guys. Come up with a suitable 1 or 2 liner in the chat, post it, and I will read it out to you guys in my goblin voice, just for your entertainment. Before we get back to the puzzle here, because we're also here to play games, right? So let's make sure we have some fun with that. As a player, I speak to lots of other people who dislike additional enemies in boss fights. FromSoft is known for amazing boss fights, which is player versus boss. FromSoft and the Dark Souls games, though, they're their own bag. They're their own bag of tricks, right? There are so many things that they've done that have influenced all of gaming. I play non-Dark Souls games, and I look at enemies that are basically doing Dark Souls boss maneuvers. A good example of that would be Black Myth Wukong, which everyone tries to say is not a Souls-like game, and it's not in the major regards. Like, there is no taking away your souls when you die, things like that. Other things that I'm sure if I sat down and thought about it, I'd come up with them. So it's missing like 3 or 4 of the big points. But then, like, every boss you fights like a Dark Souls boss. They do specific maneuvers that you would find in a Dark Souls game, such as Wukong is based on dodging. So they have bosses who do the move where I'm going to attack you 3 times. You've learned this pattern. You've learned that the 4th attack is when you got to hit me. Oh, no, wait, this time I'm not going to do the 4th attack. I'm going to make it look like I'm doing the 4th attack, but I'm just going to stall on it. So instead of just swinging, I'm going to go, oh, and then you dodge because you're expecting a fast swing, and I hit you because you reacted to a fast swing and I did a slow swing. Or where they do the big jump in the air and you expect them to come right down and hit you, so you dodge for that. They jump into the air and then they just stall. They delay. They stall in the air and come down at times that you wouldn't expect, right? But okay. Thanks for asking the game design questions. I love to answer them. Let's go rewind and try to do this puzzle. This puzzle here, I have to remember and re-input the letters exactly as they come up. That's all I know. Reading tells in boss fights and action melee games has been done for a long time. That is right. Dark Souls did it differently, though. They took it and they basically made it as unfriendly as possible, but that's kind of like in theme with how Dark Souls does things, because they want to play up the difficulty so that it feels that much better when you overcome the odds that are against you. Okay, here we go. Rewinding. I've never tried this feature before. Let's see. Okay. C, E, F, and this is where you guys came in. A, C, E, F, A. Okay, that's not so bad. C, E, F, A. That's actually easier than I thought. I thought it was... Oh, there's more. Okay. E, B, D, E. E, B, D, E, D. E, B, D, E, D, A, E. Oh, God, I already forgot. E, B... D, E, A, D. I don't think that's right, though. Oh, geez.
You punched in the wrong code. Careful. We only have one more chance. I'm counting on you.
Why don't developers avoid putting iframes in their game? Someone who's into action melee games said they were talking to a developer, and the developer said they were afraid players would abuse the mechanic. Why do developers avoid putting iframes in their games? They're not wrong in wanting to avoid iframes in their games. It depends on the experience that you want to deliver to the player. To look at two opposite sides of the spectrum with that, let's stick with Black Myth Wukong. The game is entirely based around dodging. The dodging fits to the themes of the game where you're playing as the Monkey King. He's not about blocking and being strong. He's about dodging around and taunting his enemy. Not taunt in a mechanic sense, but haha, you can't hit me. Haha, haha. So lots of iframes. In a similar but different sense, we can look to the new Sony Spider-Man games that also have a character who wants to dodge around, but the Spider-Man games actually don't have any iframes in their dodging. And what that does is it allows you can still dodge, but because there is no moments of invulnerability, it adds to the thought that Spider-Man needs to be quick because he's not tough. So often when you play a Spider-Man game, if you leave yourself open, you get shot by a bullet and you're done. You lose 90% of your health and now you're in panic mode. They give you the ability to dodge, but Spider-Man is not invincible. If you can hit him, it will hurt. Thus, we have the same thing, but they're delivering two different feels when you play as them. You haven't played Black Myth Wukong, but you do know Souls Styles games tend to have iframes in their dodges. Yeah, they definitely 100% have iframes in their dodges. Black Myth Wukong, everyone says it's not a Souls-like game, and that's because, when you die, you don't lose your XP, you don't have to spend your souls to get items. They don't do a lot of the world exploration is different. They do things that are different like that to make it not like a Dark Souls game. But then when you actually fight against the bosses, it feels like you're playing Dodge Souls. Because there's no blocking, there's very little blocking and deflecting. It's more about dodging the attacks. Okay. I think we have one last chance to do this puzzle, and I think if I fail, I'm going to die. And that's no bueno. Okay, here we go. E. D. D. B. E. D. D. B. D. E. D. D. B. D. B. C. E. D. D. E. B. C? Oh god, I feel like that's wrong. No!
The mother system just did a complete shutdown. There's nothing I can do. I'll have to find another way to punch through.
Man, that is a hard puzzle there. The memory work on that. Keep in mind, the Souls games bring together a lot of elements from other games. God of War, Ninja Gaiden, Devil May Cry, Batman Arkham. I'm not so sure about that. Elements of Ninja Gaiden, I can see that. Especially with the crushing difficulty and not giving a fuck if you think it's too hard. Batman, Arkham, and Devil May Cry. I don't know about that. Arkham, the Arkham series plays almost like a rhythm game, right? It was originally going to be a rhythm game if you didn't know that and you want your video game history. Arkham plays almost like a rhythm game. I guess if you're going to think in the sense that you have to figure out the rhythm of the boss's pattern. Attack, 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 dodge, attack, counter. Maybe. Devil May Cry, though, I think I'd have to not agree with that. The Souls games have very intentional combat. When you're going to attack, you have to know what you're going to do ahead of time before you do it. Mainly because there's a wind-up to most everything that you do. So there's a timing component to that. Whereas Devil May Cry, you are just going balls to the wall the whole time. God of War, though, maybe. I would argue not, simply because if we're assuming the old God of War games, which would be the ones that would influence Dark Souls when it was founded, the old God of War games worked very much from a fixed perspective on the maps, I believe, so not so much. I would have to disagree on most of those. Okay, but I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna get out of this room now. Thanks for the follow, though. What do you want to be called? Later? C? Wessel? Can I call you Wessel? Right, I don't think pushing that's going to get far. Ignite the third energy circuit. Okay, I should have actually read that a little better here. 3 switches. Ignite, set, stabilize. So B, C, A? Okay, and that's making this temporal anomaly thing pop up. What did that do, though? I feel like I did that right. Do it, stabilize it, initiate it. Oh boy. I'm super glad to have all you new guys in here. I wish it was not at a part where I'm just like fumbling all over the place. Okay, it was talking about needing energy. I might have to leave and follow this guy anyway. Let's do a 2-slot save here. Just so I can go back to 1 if I want. Oh, man. Oh, and this is the double dino hallway? Yeah, okay. So we can go around them here. Basically, just before you guys came in, I had the option. I have to escape this area. But it's going to fill with dinosaurs. Do I try to use the hatch to get the quick escape route? Or do I go with the other guy and fight through all the dinosaurs that'll be here? I chose to try to do the hatch. You saw how well that worked out for me. So it looks like I might have to push my way through anyway. Especially if this door over here is still locked. Damn. Okay, well, looks like we finally have to cut through the double dino hallway. Not save. Go! No, they blocked the path. Ooh, that one hurt a bit. Okay. So the elevator should be... I might not even be going the right way here. Yeah, this is it. But it's through the dinosaur. I'm running. He's napping. That's good. Hallway for carrying materials. Okay. Wait, am I like back? This is not the way to go. Okay. Oh, well. And that's giving time for him to sneak in here. Yep. Okay. Maybe this is the way to go. Okay, I'm more than moderately hurt, though. Okay, is this the way to go? Yeesh.
Gale!
You're a lucky guy, Doc.
So this must be the elusive Dr. Kirk.
Oh, he found him.
Yeah. Gave us quite a run for our money. You get around, don't you? Just like a rat. And you got this whole island set up as your little maze.
Well, I am glad I kept you entertained, tough guy.
Shut up.
Don't taunt the guy with the gun.
They sent someone after me. I had heard they
be, genius.
Relax, Agent. My study is nearing its final stages. Magnificent, isn't it? But I can't leave before I've analyzed the final results.
I don't give spit about your results. I'm taking you back under orders, so shut up and follow me. Regina, locate the communication facility and call in the extraction chopper.
You can't do this. I have rights.
According to command, your government property, pal. I suggest you take it up with...
You also waived your rights when you faked your death 3 years ago.
They decided me 3 years ago and now they want me back? This is preposterous. Shut up. And shoot me, idiot. You lame, flat-top, jaw-headed...
Shut up. Where's the communication room?
Take the elevator up from the control room.
I need a card to access that elevator. I know you've got one. Hand it over, Doc.
Classic Capcom voice acting. Love it.
Fine.
So, we're all set then. I'll meet you at the heliport.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
I have a little unfinished business to take care of. I'll drop this guy off with Rick. Now get moving.
Oh, he's got a scar across his face now.
Business?
Okay, so that's on the first floor. I feel like this hatch is where I would have come out if I did succeed. But you all saw how that went for me. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to take those stairs in the bottom left. Not this giant door, I don't think. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, I don't like this. Something's gonna jump me, I just know it. Is this the right way? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I could get there one way or the other. It's not this way, though. That does not lead to anything. This small elevator doesn't open. So there should be another door over here. Okay. Right. Can't go that way. Okay, so this is entirely the wrong way to be going. I think Wessel there didn't much like what I had to say there. I loved the fact that he asked those questions, though. What's going on here? Maintenance on the Kirk computer. I wonder. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, he's faking it. Now he's dead. Okay. I feel like it's this way. Right. Is this going to open now, though? Yeah, okay. Now that I had that conversation, it'll open. Whew, that was close. Yeah, so now I'm going to go out of here and hook a left. Yeah, go up the stairs here. Yeah, and then it's this building, this room right there. Yeah, and then now I take this elevator. Now that I have the ID. I guess. I guess I'll push the button so a raptor can jump me from the ceiling like before. Oh, I totally thought they were gonna. You bet your britches I'm gonna take these slag bullets. Oh, and then there's more. Oh, I was really excited for more bullets, but then I remembered they're probably giving me more bullets for a reason. Oh, kills an enemy in a single shot. Okay, that's actually pretty useful. Mix multiplier with medkit? Make more medkit? Yeah, okay. Oh, and now I'm on the other side of the locked door. Okay. Okay, that seems like exactly what I need. Oh, wrong one. Part that is used for activating the antenna. Okay. Do I not do that here? Okay. So what was the note they had earlier? Antenna will be stored temporarily at 9 p.m. I really feel like I need to be using this here, but keeps telling me no dice. A startup key in the shape of a card for activating the antenna. And this is not the antenna room? Okay, so do I like gotta go outside to check on the antenna? That sounds about right. Oh god, it's this thing. I hate this long passageway here. It is just crying for something terrible to come. Pterodactyls, maybe even the T-Rex, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So is this the... Okay, so I probably use that key in here. Perhaps even right here. Okay, there's our antenna. That's good. What do the notes here say? Strong magnetic storm may occur. Communication will close. Check the weapons storage locker in the lounge. Right, I think I used this earlier. Okay, so now I go back to the antenna room, I guess. Back over this passageway I hate. Oh, son of a bitch. I knew there was a reason I hated this area.
Regina, what happened? The emergency lock on the second floor's just been activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Ah, man. Did he get me? No, okay, good. Oh, come on! That's donezo for me. Wowzers, I think that's actually only the second time I've died. And for some reason, I don't think the poison one-hit kill will actually work on him. Oh boy, here we go.
Regina, what happened? The emergency lock on the second floor's just been activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Don't sweat it. I'll release the lock.
Yeah, so 2 hits and I'm done. Oh boy. What do I do there then? Because I got caught in that corner, couldn't open the door. I do think that's the last resuscitate I have, though.
Regina, what happened?
What does he say?
Lock on the second floor's just been activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Don't sweat it. I'll release the lock.
I think if he hits me again, I'm done.
It's open. All clear.
Oh, okay. That was close. Could see him winding up. I knew there was a reason I didn't like that area.
Finally, a signal.
Signal's weak. Interference. Static.
I'll give you the abridged version. Mission complete. Scrub the initial plans and pick us up at the heliport immediately. This entire island's a bloodbath. The only survivor not on the team is the doctor. I'll give you the details later. Just get back here and pick us up ASAP.
Roger, I'm on my way.
Okay, well, we made it. Go us. I just want to take a moment to thank you guys who have stuck around. I see that a couple of you are still here from the raid. That's super. I wish Whistle would have stuck around.
Regina, what's your situation?
The chopper's
Did give a follow though, so maybe he'll be around next time.
Anytime. And remember, use the main entrance to get to the heliport.
Oh boy. Music shows that we're kicking this into overdrive now. Oh god, it actually lets me leave. Am I just gonna get chomped? So I think now I gotta go back. Back and around to reach the front of the facility again. Oh, okay. In theory, it's not super far to go. But this theory assumes it lets me just cut straight and to the right from here. Okay. Yeah, we're basically cutting through from one save room to another. We will save. Yeah, we go here to the right. And then it's supposed to be out this door. But what terrible thing will happen to us when we try? Pterodactyl, okay. Two of them, even better. Well, I can cut through here at least. Oh, okay, I thought that might be something, but no. Let's just keep going. Oh boy. We're running. It's locked. Oh, I think I narrowly dodged that. Oh, is this another one of those crane puzzles? Oh boy, we got the heavy armaments. And grenades to go with it? You bet. Now, that's super that I got that. But where am I supposed to actually go here? It's got to be that I, like, push the boxes around. Is this a thing? No, okay. Oh, Regina is beefed. Oh, I wonder if this will, like, block off any dinosaurs from coming in. Either that or I just screwed myself hard. Ari, my friend, how you doing this morning? I had another encounter with the T-Rex. It was scary. We had a raid come in, though. My good friend Brian Blitz has brought in some people. I think some of them might still be lurking around. One of them asked some really good game design questions. That's good, all right. Glad to hear it. Oh, you saw the T-Rex? Yeah. Used up all of my revives trying to deal with him. I'm good. The average viewer count keeps ticking up every day. I got everything set up so that we can do PlayStation 1 games without any problems. Because I saw someone else was streaming Parasite Eve, and I was like, that'd be a great one for the stream. But it's a PS1 game, so we'll be at 3 very soon, I think, Ari. And it's thanks to people like you. Okay, I feel like am I supposed to do something with this? Is this what am I missing here? No, I don't push that. It's not letting me, like, climb on anything. What am I missing here? It's good that I can still get through there, but if I can get through, I feel that means the dinosaurs can too. What am I missing? It's too heavy to move. Maybe I could move it if it were a smaller wooden container. Yeah, well, thanks, Regina. And it's not that I move this. No, that's not moving. It's not that I move that. You're doing all the work here. Teaching, commenting, playing, VA. Well, Ari, you know, it's a give and take. I have to give you guys reasons to come back. But thank you. The acknowledgement is appreciated. Whistle, I'm going to call him. Well, see you later. He did give a follow. I hope he comes back. Hope he comes back with more good game design questions. I love answering that stuff. Though I feel like he didn't like some of the answers that I gave. It could be a situation where, if I had more time to think about it, oh, I bet you I know what this is. I bet you now that I've pushed all of these, I can jump down from those little boxes onto the big boxes to get to the other side. I feel like it's one of those things like the questions he asked where I was kind of speaking off the top of my head, and if I had the time to like deep delve into the answers, I'd do better. Could give better answers. Better answers than just disagreeing with what he's saying. Well, that wasn't it. I thought for sure it was going to be that I could jump like from there onto the lower ones. I mean, yeah, it could be that too. They came in from another raid. It could be a 1,000 things that have nothing to do with me, and it's a little self-centered for me to think that it has to do with me. But you know, that's always the fear of a performer, is that I said or did something that offended someone, and thus they left. But that's on me to tackle. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, it feels like I should be able to just keep pushing this box to cut through and get over. But it does not let me push the box. Does not let me use the forklift. This door labeled exit is not actually an exit. I cannot push the cardboard. I can't push the big box. I'm going to try leaving and coming back in and seeing if the puzzle fairies fix my mess. But I hope I don't get hit by the dinosaurs that are out here. Okay, the puzzle fairies fixed my mess. Maybe I double push this so that I can get into the middle area. Nope, that's not it. I'll have to call upon the puzzle fairies once more. Nope, that's not pushing. Oh, It's still not going to let me push this again? I think I figured it out. It's just a question of how I do it. Puzzle fairies will have to save me again. I'm sorry, I'm stupid, puzzle fairies. It is absolutely intense. Okay. I push this over here. I know, with how the music is, you would think that there was, like, something actively chasing me. Yeah, here we go. Now I push this over here. This part really feels like if I was playing the game in a hard difficulty, there would be dinosaurs here too. Just ready to claw the crap out of me if I fail the puzzle. Why, yes, I will take the grenade bullets. Though I am very scared of what I'm going to need them for. Now watch, I'm going to go here, and this will be where there's the T-Rex.
You okay, Regina?
Where's Gale?
I don't know. Haven't heard a word from him. What's he doing?
I'm worried because it's an actual cutscene.
Finally. You know, I had a really bad feeling about this mission. All things considered.
No, why did you have to say that?
That's odd. Something must have those animals spooked.
Oh no. Yeah, and it's gonna take a big old dino bite out of that copter. No, pull up. Get the hell out of there, you dummy. Why the hell did they not just get up? Oh god, it's fight time, isn't it? I'm scared. Oh boy. Running around, try to find all the ammo I can. No. Yeah, it's gonna just stomp on me. Oh, of course. For a second, I thought the T-Rex will turn into Sif, the wolf from Dark Souls. I think he's gonna be difficult enough as it is. Little dinos lock the door, yeah. I have no health. That's it. No health, no resuscitations. Oh, we're gonna have to use a continue, I guess. I'm still in a bad spot, though. Well, it's definitely the time to use this grenade gun. I was going to say grenade launcher, but it is technically called a grenade gun. All right, here we go again. We don't need to see their incompetence a second time. Oh my god, it takes so long to reload. Why does she just have to stand there when I reload? Ooh, dodge that one. Okay. What about this door? No, little dino's got that one too. I'm ducking them so far, but I'm gonna run out of these grenades. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh.
We're screwed. The chopper's history. How are we gonna get out of here?
Good question.
Down. We'll just have to find another way.
Oh, come off it. You're never this positive.
What happened?
T-Rex jumped down the elevator chute. He's gonna cannonball onto us.
Elevator shut. We'll have to find another way.
Okay, I do not need to have the big grenade gun. Yeah, it used up all my grenades. So it is, it's a click-click right now. And if you'll recall, click-click's bad. Okay. What about Gale? The guy who's like the leader of this party. Oh, there's the baby dinosaurs. I could hear something going on in there too. Oh, it's lots of the little ones again. Commanding officer pass? Is that Gale? I don't think it is. Oh, okay. Again, he has an SMG that I wish I could take. Well, so far the little guys haven't attacked, though I don't want that to encourage them to do it. So far, they're just really happy to be around me, like little puppies. Liaison elevator.
This whole facility is probably held together with tape and glue.
Not tape and glue!
But it'll take some time.
I had the dart equipped thinking, if I came across like a raptor in that area, it'd be a good spot to just put him to sleep. Because then I could just grab what's in there and not come back to the room. Okay, so I did pick up that key card. Enables access to the B3 floor from the CO area. Okay. But, like, there's not a lot of areas here. Is that room I was in the CO area? No, it's the materials room. Oh, left a memo that I missed. Where the heck did these monsters come from? Slip away, cornered in the basement. It's through the port on level B3. Okay, so there's a boat for us to escape on. Through the port on level B3. Okay. Oh, we got Craig watching. How you doing, Craig? It's been a minute. Okay, outdoors B1. My only guess is because I read the memo that will, change the fact that he's done the elevator repairs.
You done yet?
Yeah, there we go.
What do you mean? Of course. Let's get moving.
On lunch, setting up the lurks. So you won't be here long, but you're gonna lurk, I assume. That's great, too. Thanks for stopping by, though, Craig. We had a raid in earlier from my good friend Brian Blitzes. Really fun guy. Really cares about people's mental health. So he takes some extra effort to really help people with some advice. And he's a fun guy to talk to, too, so...
Right on, girl. Let's hear it.
That's a really quiet explanation. Have you been checking the viewer count, Craig?
Now what?
We're going to reach that 3.0 soon.
From here.
Yeah. Then let's do it.
Hurry. I'm worried about Gale.
Our fearless leader. Fine. Let's move out.
Oh, he has... Well, that could be his gun. I was going to say he has Gale's gun, but that could be his own gun. Yeah, so I've been spending the week just racking my head thinking about, like, what are the redemptions I'm going to add? What am I going to do for people who subscribe?
What happened?
Ah, this piece of junk must have blown a fuse.
What's going on? The power went out.
Gale? Are you on floor B3?
Yeah. Get the power online now.
Gale, it looks like there's a port nearby. There's gotta be a ship we can use.
Copy. Leave Kirk to me. You two get the power back online and secure our escape route.
Roger.
Okay. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to make some more coffee, and then we're getting right back at this. Okay, coffee is made. I am back. Oh, apparently I gotta be on my best behavior. Craig's emotes are watching me. Okay, I really don't like these gigantic doors that the dinosaurs can fit through.
What the? This battery's completely dead.
Yeah, bruh. That one's all bent out of shape. But don't you get bent out of shape over it. So is this B3? This is B3, okay. Okay, fuel for the generator. Electronic power door. Oh boy. The fact that that door has been caved in. Oh boy. Well, I'll take the grenade bullets. That's a good find. Something extraordinarily powerful smashed into the shutter from the other side. Oh. It might be that something exploded on the other side. Okay. Is this the door? Oh, backup generator. Okay, that seems about right. You'll need a key card that is LVC or higher. Okay, take the battery out. That's all we needed, so... no, I will not push the switch.
Perfect. This is all we need to restore the power. I'll work on the security system. You handle our escape route.
Of course. He is most certainly the guy in the chair. Oh, geez, is it going to be like, I couldn't use it there, I have to use it here, at the panel, one step away. Oh. You need the CO area key. Is that not what I have? Oh, okay, apparently it's a different key. With a very similar name. Okay, crane card, that's good. I don't have enough plugs. Oh, that's no good. Let's get mixing then if we got a full inventory. Prevents loss of health due to bleeding. Well, that's good, especially since I didn't know you actually lost health while bleeding. I just assumed the blood allowed the dinosaurs to follow you through rooms. What does the memo say? The weapon container at the general weapons storage will be carried out next week. Finish maintenance on the crane. Okay, well, I got the crane key. What's this key here? Apparently, it cannot be used for the crane on the B1 floor. Okay. Mix multiplier with hemostat? Okay, make more hemostat. That makes sense.
Well, I definitely reached the system's core. These security protocols are brutal. Finally, a challenge worthy of my talents.
You know, it makes it sound like he's some super hacker guy. But how well can he type when his hands have to do this? Oh, we can push this, I bet. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? A plug! Yay, plug! Okay, well, we don't need more hemostat. We got... It's not super useful, I don't think. I have to start using some of these sleep darts. Yes, I will save. Okay, so we're in a little self-enclosed area here. Small vehicle. Oh, that's what crashed into the shutter. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's not that, and I'm glad it is that, and not a dinosaur. Ooh. That machine gun might be what could take down that T-Rex. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's new. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I literally just push all the buttons and hope for the best. Get up! Why would she not get up? Well, good thing I got that resuscitation. Let's, load up this poison dart now. Ready for him. He definitely seems like he's an armored one. Okay. Well, I think that got him. And I do feel like that was a good use of that. Oh god, there's more. What are you doing, girl? Oh god. It went click, click, click. Oh. It totally went click, click, click when he went down. All right. Survived. I probably got to go up. Up the ladder and start working some crane magic here. Wyver! How you doing, buddy? Were you here just in time to see me barely survive that dinosaur onslaught? I shot one of them with a poison dart. Which is funny that you're here to see that, because, we were talking about the Geneva Convention and using gas to kill enemies. Gas is no good, but apparently poison good. Oh, was it good news at the dentist? 3 cards? I have 2 cards, I think. Where the hell am I supposed to get the 3rd card? Okay, this is the way I came in. So maybe this room here? No, this is the way I came in. Because that's what crashed into the wall there. Okay, this is a loop. Well, I hope it was good news at the dentist. Oh my god, I can't... Get up! How do you get up? Why do you miss? That might be all my slug ammo, though. Yeah. Especially since I did not need to use that last shot. You know, I heard the thump, 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 but I was like, oh, what is that? What is that sound? Carrying out area carved into it. Okay. Okay. You know, I think there was a point where I was like, I have too many healing items. So I put them all away. And now I'm limping about. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. But yeah, it's been a good day. It was a good stream. My good friend Brian Blitzes came in with a raid earlier, which brought in some people, got a new follower from it. That follower, though, asked some really good game design questions. Ones that I wish they would have asked me when I wasn't streaming so that I could properly sit and think and do a little research to give more evolved answers than I did. Because sitting here on the spot right now, more or less, I can just agree or disagree with what he was saying. I wish I could have had the resources in front of me to properly present what I was talking about and disagreeing about. I feel like I failed him. Okay, I got the 3 keys. We gotta probably get to that researcher. So... Hook? No, not hook. I need to go up 1. But you can't just go up 1. That's not how this do. I can go up 3. Up 3, right 2, down, but that's not going to help. What if I go right 2? No. Up 3. Oh, that's the tablet falling over. I caught it in time. Go me. Okay, I can go up 3. Down 1. Hook. Right 2, release. It's the up 3 that throws me off. Yeah, okay, so that is a thing. Going up 3 is a thing. Okay. So we go right 2, hook, up 3, release. Yeah, okay, up 3 isn't a thing. Little hard to do it when you can't see the whole space. Oh, but that just brings it back to here. Okay. So let's go up 3, down 1, release. Right 2. I don't even know if that's going to work or not. Up 3, release. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So it's going to hook nothing. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Arabian Luffy? Am I saying that right? Arabian Luffy? I hope so, because you deserve your name being said proper for coming in with the music there. Nice. Nice having you here, Luffy. We're trying to figure out crane puzzles right now. Your name is new to me. Are you new to the stream? First time here? I love first timers. They're great. Up 3. I wish I had it down too. That would make this so easy. But you know, if it was easy, why would I be here? First time here, Dino veteran. This is my first time going through it. I'm doing it on the PlayStation Plus. I have been enjoying it though. The scene where the T-Rex first comes in through the window made me glad I was wearing the brown pants. We do a lot of, it's usually retro RPGs here. I myself, I work as a voice actor and a game designer. So often, yeah, the brown pants. So often on the stream, I talk about game design stuff whenever it comes up. We had a raid earlier, and there was someone asking some really good questions about multiple enemies, almost like minions, whenever you're inside a boss battle, and why they do that. But I talk game design, I throw out the occasional funny voice. I'll tell you what, Luffy, just because you're new here, give me a sec to drink this coffee first. Delicious. Just because you're new here, and I like your name, I'm also a big One Piece fan. Why don't you give me a line, and I will say the line out in my goblin voice, just for you, just because you're new here. I like you. Give me a line to say in my goblin voice for you. You better have a YouTube channel to give us insight on every game. Well, I do have a YouTube channel. I do post some of the stuff that comes up here on that channel. There should be a link to the YouTube inside my profile. I think the video that has the most hits on there so far is where I talk about the UI for the new Metaphor ReFantazio and how it's a very busy AI and what I would do to fix it. But if you have questions, general questions about game design, you can feel free to ask them. There are so many lines to pick. Well, just for that, I'm going to make that be your line. Yeah, there we go. There's so many lines to pick. I need more time. I come in here as a brand new person, and they expect me to just have lines ready that I could say to them. Oh, why do they ask so much of me? That was actually a little higher pitched than it usually is. Must be one of those days. But I work as a voice actor. I was in the Pathfinder Kingmaker video game, if you played that. I was the Stag Lord, the first main antagonist that you have to beat. I also do a lot of the trailer work for Paizo, the people who make Pathfinder. And usually they want the deeper voices. They want something that'll sell books. And it's sometimes hard to know what can sell a book. But I hope I've sold you. I hope I've sold you on the channel. And you didn't just go running away when you heard the goblin voice and was like, oh, this guy's like running a cheese grater through my ears. So what if I go 2 to the right? No. 3 up, 1 down. Hook. To be honest, after watching Goblin Slayer, I really don't like goblins anymore. That's fair, Wyver. 3 up, 1 down. 2 left, release. Let's see what we can get with that. Japanese voice actors plus games voice actors inspire me for voice acting. Well, I'm glad to hear that. There's been at least one other person who joined the channel and was like, wow, you do great and you're inspiring me to do better. And that's awesome. After second and third thought, I was thinking, why not also practice voice acting on my native language too, which is Arabic? Well, to give you the advice that I give everyone who wants to start doing voice acting, your first step is to remember that the second word in voice actor is actor. Take some acting lessons. That's the first step. Second step, once you feel like once you've mastered the world of acting, could probably voice a KGB agent. That'd be cool. It sounds like you would really enjoy my Eastern European strongman voice. He too could be KGB agent. You'll never know. Remember, the heart is the strongest muscle. Okay, so that did kind of do a thing there. So what if I go 2 right, 3 up, 1 down? Hook, 2 left, release. I feel like one down. Yeah, okay. So then now we go 2 over, 3 up, hook, down 1, 2 right, release. And that should clear out that corner there. And then we got to grab that one 2 spaces to the left of it. This is okay, though. Actually, the strongest muscle is the mastiere muscle, my jaw muscle. Well, let's just say I know some people whose jaw muscles are the strongest. And I'm not going to go into details about why, because Twitch might get on my case about that. Okay. So then now we go 3 up. One down. No. We go 3 up. Hook. 1 down. Also, I just bought myself Windblown. You're going to have to elaborate on that one. What is Windblown? Oh, that's right. I'm still hurting here. It's a roguelike from the developers of Dead Cells. Okay. I don't play a lot of roguelikes. I think I mentioned it before. You might have. You mentioned a few games, actually, and now that you mention it again, I did download that Cthulhian Horror City Builder. Haven't played it yet, but I did download the demo. Oh, DDK input device W. I once recorded my voice imitating Walter Bernhard from Castlevania. His intro. I have a long road before me in practicing. One day, I'll upload videos doing voices, at least enjoying myself. And I hope to take this hobby to professionality soon. Worshippers of Cthulhu you also bought recently. It came out a couple of days ago. Well, Luffy, doing your voice work for yourself and to do things that'll make you happy, that's a great place to start. My advice for you on that front would be to remember that voices are not just voices. There's a person behind that voice. There is a character, and that character has experiences. Those experiences that they've gone through is what has shaped them into the person they are. This is why when I say out my voices, yeah, you're getting where I'm going. This is why when I call out my voices, they have names. Because in my head, when I do the voice, I am embodying that character. Now, when I'm just shooting off voices, it's on a surface level only. But when I talk with those characters, I understand them and how they would respond, what they would say, not just how they would say the line, but how they would react to that line. That's often why when someone gives me a line to say, I don't just say the line. I say a little bit afterwards, too, because I'm channeling that character and what they would say. And, you know, the voices have names. Fak is the goblin. Boer is the Eastern European strongman. Trying to think of the other ones that I like to shoot off. There's the Duke Nukem voice, who is Duke Nukem. That one's easy. There's the Dougler. Geez, Stacy, you know I can't do that. It gives me itchy elbows. Kind of someone with a sheltered, privileged life, speaking about his problems, about how the littlest thing bothers him. Jeez, why do I gotta keep pushing all these buttons to operate this crane? What kind of dummy makes a crane that only is operated by certain directions? Has he never heard of a joystick? You channel the person when you speak as them. That's my advice on that front. Take your voices, take what you know you can do, practice them, right? Because remember, your throat is both a muscle and an instrument. So tuning your instrument is like working your muscle. And just like your other muscles, the more you work it, the easier it is to use it. But once you have a tone figured out, try to make a character from that tone. But at the same time, don't be afraid to go into wildly different directions with that tone. Use that starting tone literally just as your launching point, as something to experiment with and go with. If you're doing voice acting right, 95% of the work is understanding the character and talking as that character, and their natural tone will just come out of how you talk. If you're doing it right, the tone will discover itself. And then your trick from then on is to simply channel that character again. You just channel that character and the voice will come back to you. You won't even have to try to do the voice anymore because all you're doing is just trying to be that character again and the voice just comes. I'm doing a lot of teaching today. I'm liking it. For a voice actor, how do you deal with sore throat? Good question. Coughing, seasonal flu, things that get in your way. If I'm going to do a big recording session, like when I'm going in the studio to actually like do professional work, I drink Gatorade or Powerade or one of those sports drinks because I find that it coats my throat really well so that I get less hoarse doing the work. And I found that out actually because I went to record at a studio, didn't bring anything with me to drink, and I was thirsty. So I just used their vending machine and got like a Gatorade. I find that helps. For recovery, hot lemon water and honey is usually like the go-to home recipe for helping your throat recover from being sore. Again, though, you can prevent throat soreness by just practicing working your muscle in that. The goblin voice that I did before, that used to just wreck my throat, but now that I've done it so often, I've worked the muscles in that part of my throat, so it's nothing to me anymore. I might get a little thirsty because it's taken some extra effort, but aside from that, my throat itself will feel fine. And, maybe if I wasn't drinking coffee, that might help too. The muscle throat got used to the goblin voice. Yeah, it's like that for all my voices. The Duke Nukem voice as well. Let's see. I've never actually done the Duke Nukem voice on the stream because it's been a while. But let's practice it out here. Let's see if we can get it. It's time. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. Worshippers of Cthulhu I also bought recently. It came out a couple of days ago and I hate it. I think it's a big old turd that should be thrown out a window. I used to be able to do that perfect. Sounded just like Duke Nukem. But it's been a while since I've used it. I kind of used it too much back then, so it might be a little off right now. It's time to chew ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of ass. Okay, so I picked up that W key, and I thought to myself, why the hell is it called W and not double V? I got that, but what am I doing with it? Okay, so my destination is the other side of the safe room. Let's try checking out the other side of the safe room. Yes, I will save my progress. How was the Duke voice, actually? I'm kind of curious. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually done it. I feel like it's horribly rusty. It is most certainly one, though, that if it's a little rusty now, if I worked at it and I practiced at it to use it regularly again, I could get it spot on once more. Fun fact, I actually discovered my Duke Nukem voice because I was trying to do a Clint Eastwood, and the Clint Eastwood was so bad it became Duke Nukem. Okay, so I'm trying this. But this is the one where it's like, hey, you need a key. You don't have that key. Oh, I have the key now. Well, hot diggity daffodils. Oh god, I can hear him. I can hear Thumposaurus over there. Okay, we're gonna try putting him to sleep. Jesus Christ, he's big. Yeah, and here's another one coming up. Nope. He's like, nah, bruh. Is that Kirk? No, they would have made a bigger deal out of it if it was. Do I maybe use the... Aha, okay. That's probably a thing. Okay. Oh, crud. Door! Oh, of course. I'm so boned. Yeah, he's gonna just chew the shit out of me. Alright, well, I know that's an elevator and not a door. Yeah, okay, we get the plug. We use the fingerprint scanner. We do not go into that corner. Oh, but this looks like a map. Yes. Okay, we got a whole ass map now. And that time he didn't even spawn. I can hear him, though. Oh, man. Don't you use the laser shutters like a shield? That way you can deal with those big dinosaurs with the pistol. Absolutely you do, and I was doing that in the earlier floors. There has been no laser grids coming up. Unless I missed it. Oh, there's a laser grid right there. But yes, you are absolutely right. That is the strategy. Only problem is I was getting no laser grids coming up. Come on. Which way you going, buddy? Ah, jeez. I keep trying to hit this laser. And it does nothing. So, of course, I got myself killed here. Trying to hit the switch. Thanks for trying to help, Luffy, but I do know you use a shotgun up close. But thank you. I know you're just trying to be helpful. Ah, oh well. Ah, what now, though? I was also trying to avoid using the ammo. Okay. We'll take it. We will not mess around with this raptor this time. That's a scene to come in on. There is no avoiding. Games like Dino Crisis, RE1, Haunting Ground, good call out to Haunting Ground, by the way, require you to go super 4D chess. I love Haunting Ground, by the way. Haunting Ground, Clock Tower. I think, actually, a week from today is Halloween. Yeah. And I think I'm going to do the Clock Tower Rewind, which is the remaster of the original Clock Tower. I think that's what I'm going to do for Halloween. A lot of people will be doing Silent Hill and things like that. But, you know, we do the retro thing here, so try playing the old games when we can. And a lot of the games that people are playing, for Halloween are just games I would have played anyway, so I don't want to do them just because they're Halloween. Like how we're doing Shadow Hearts. We're going through the Shadow Hearts series right now. Okay, computers are going nuts because I brought a gun in. Since we're going to move the experimental generator outside in the test area, if the overload occurs in this laboratory, it will mean the obliteration of the entire facility. Good to know. If you don't want to be evaporated... Evaporated? Evaporation is the sun hitting liquids and making them, you know, turn to vapor. I don't think evaporated is the right word. Obliterated, maybe, but not evaporated. Take good care of the researchers. Yeah. So the whole purpose of that was just to remind me about using the the device to make new IDs. Her throat has been crushed. Yeah, probably by big Chungosaurus there. Okay, so what did this say exactly? It is too bad that you never played any of the Clock Towers. Clock Tower 3, or I should say Haunting Ground, is the spiritual successor to Clock Tower 3. A device that can rewrite the data of an ID card. The staff assigned to the B2 floor and B3 floors have them registered on the terminal. Okay. Now, was the ID card the thing I just picked up? I gotta stop hitting circle to back out. It is triangle to back out. Okay, here we go. I have no idea the registration number of that person. Oh, you take all the time you need, Luffy. Oh, we found a plug. That's a good thing. So will I be able to go to the left? Right. And I only have one of the two of those. Input device disk. S. Well, this thing's about to go off again. Oh. Okay. Maybe it only goes off when you come the other way. Oh, that's right. The raptor's right there. Click, click, click. Click, click is bad. Okay, he's dealt with. If I go back down, there's the bigger dinosaurs there. And, it doesn't look like I can go through that door there to get through them. Yeah, they're of course right there. Oh my god, I'm so done. Yeah. Well, I just saved in the previous area, so I will not continue. I will instead load. That is really loud. I will instead load, is what I said. Okay, there's that. Those slags are all I got there. And of course, they come straight to me. What happens if you have no continue points left? I assume that it just sends you back to, the only way to continue is to go back to your previous save. Of course, the other one's still right here. Oh, come on! I keep trying to work with these switches. Oh god, if it deleted the save file entirely? Oh man. I've played games like that. It's always brutal. Though a fun fact on that part, Senua's Sacrifice actually lies to the players in it. They tell you in the game, they specifically, I'm gonna just take a sip of coffee here. Ah, better. They actually lie to you in the game. It's kind of like a psychological horror game. And it's like this thing where there's this like black symbiote style ooze that's like crawling up and taking over your body. And every time you die in the game, it gives you technically, infinite chances to try the fight again and again and just keep spawning back. Well, here's the thing, Ari. They intentionally lie to you. That thing going up you will actually never kill you. They tell you it will, though, to create that tension of you going, oh no, I can't die. If I die one more time, it's going to take me over and I'm going to lose my save and I'll have to start all over again. No, it will never actually delete your save to make you start the game over again, even though they explicitly say it will. Never does. The game is intentionally lying to you to create that tension. Slot for a key chip. Okay, do I have key chips? Wasn't something like this in Death Stranding? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay, I have key chip 1. I can input data into a key chip here. Okay. Don't think either of those are going to help me. I also never found what this small size key is used for. I feel like it's not essential to the game, but instead probably has some good loot inside whatever that opens. I feel like what I need to do is find the registration number of that scientist whose fingerprints I scanned. Yeah, because that's just going to have it. That's what I use to actually change the card. What I think I have to do is I have to figure out the registration number of that scientist, use it to change my card. The card will let me get into the elevator that was much earlier in the game. Well, not the whole game, but that was earlier on this floor, I should say. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with propane. Oh, I would love to take some slag bullets. Oh, I bet you this is going to drop me on the other side of that laser grid. I think it did. That's the grid right there, but I'm not hearing them stomping around, so maybe not. Door is locked from the other side. Okay. Whew. Let's grab us this med kit. The resuscitation. We'll grab these two, see if I can do anything with them. What about this guy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Takes 2, and I only had 2, and chose to open the medkit one. But we can go mix, intensifier, with the dart. Oh, I'm curious what that'll do. Oh, okay. Too bad it's only one poison dart. Researcher restroom. Uh-oh.
Gale!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, at least Kirk's running out of places to hide.
I always get worried when it's a cutscene, because that could mean something's going to jump out at me. Keycard level A. Oh, we got a second plug. That's the important note there. Researcher's journal. Kid pointed out mistakes of the calculations. Critical point by 6 nanoseconds. Working on a regular basis. Working 9 to 5. I'm hoping this somewhere will have the registration number I need. Uh-oh. There's some foul play afoot in that message. Worn out white coats. Basically explaining they have air-conditioned beds, which would be nice, actually, with how hot it is. Or how hot it can get, I should say. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's much else in here. But it did get Gale out of this room, which might trigger something else somewhere. And I got that plug. Oh, we'll take that and add it to our other poison. Oh, you can only have one poison dart at a time. Okay. Okay, well. I might have not needed to use that. Dang. Shotgun, slag, yeah, okay. Locked from the other side. Oh, what's this over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It came from below. It's gonna come. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and this is like some sort of super blue raptor. I'm gonna poison dart this thing. That does not seem like a waste at all. Whew. Good thing I had those poison darts. Okay, there's our W key, or disc, or whichever one of the two it is. There it is. The planning disc is required. Okay. Simulation in progress. Planning disc. Something on the table here. Activate the generator. You need 2 devices set in advance. The initializer and the stabilizer. Yeah, we talked about that before. Generates the energy needed. Stabilizer. Keeps the reaction under a certain level. If you have not seen them, be sure to check and see what they look like. If you split the numbers that you use when obtaining the core parts and add 0 to each of the split numbers, they will give you the past numbers you'll need to obtain the protective parts. So we have to split the numbers and add 0. Okay, and those are apparently just a model. Same thing, yeah. Okay, but now that I got this key, probably got to go back and use it. I can hear him. Son of a bitch! Oh my god, this guy's aggressive! Oh, this isn't even where I'm supposed to go. Well, maybe. What's this? Level A, and mine's only level C. I needed to hop back into that vent. Right here. I'm so out of here. Let's just see something here. I can see that Luffy is still viewing. If you can hear me, Luffy, if you enjoy the stream today, I encourage you and anyone else who's here to give a follow. I will soon be reaching my affiliate status, and then that's when the channel is really going to open up, and I'll be able to start actually doing stuff with and for you guys. So if you like what you're seeing so far, it's only going to get better from here, and soon too, no less. So please give me a follow. Okay. Okay, I have W, that's right.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Glad to see you follow, Luffy. You seem like you're going to be fun to have around, and, you know, that goes a long way here. And I'm interested in your journey of wanting to be a voice actor, so if there's any way I can help, you feel free to ask. The main reason I wanted to say that, though, is because I think it's past time. Yeah, it is past time for us to call an end to the stream. I think when I exit here, it's going to ask me to save, and I will do so. So we are going to wrap up here. Don't run away, though, please. Please, don't leave me. I'm going to save. We're going to go into raiding mode here. So I'm not going to be... I'll upload videos doing samples, and you'll let me know. Yeah, sure. I have a Discord here as well. You can find that on the profile page. Join the Discord. Send it through there. I'm going to save here. We're going to go into raid mode. I'm going to go quiet because I will actually be going to the other room to find us a good person to raid. But thank you everyone for coming here today. Tomorrow we'll be doing more Shadow Hearts Covenant. Saturday is going to be, it's not listed on the schedule, but Saturdays I think are going to be when we do Cho'Gall with Mets. And the thing about that is Cho'Gall with Mets happens whenever we finish doing the Saturday morning cartoon club. So I don't post a time for it, but it is going to be in the morning at generally the same time, maybe a little earlier than we usually run the stream anyway. So if you guys are interested and you want to see me and Mets be two people controlling one character in a MOBA game, that's a good one to come and watch. We have a lot of fun with that. Thanks everyone for coming. I have saved, but because I'm paranoid about it, I'm going to double save. We are going to go into raid mode. Thank you everyone who came here today. Remember, a week from today is Halloween, and that's when I'm going to be doing Clock Tower Rewind. It'll be a great stream. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thanks for coming.